screen. Yes, the screen. Okay, cool. Well, I'm Santiago Carmoya. I'm the founder of TXPipe. We develop open source tools for blockchain developers. And today I would like to talk about untapped potential. Let's meet Jack. Jack is a software developer, just like me. He has a strong background in math. He's an expert on machine learning algorithms, and he likes Jupyter Notebooks as his preferred IDE for exploring data and exploring algorithms. Now, one day, Jack meets SingularityNET, and a lot of ideas start popping out from all of the offerings and services that it has, from time series forecasting to causality detection, anomaly detection, and the list goes on, just ideas all over the place. The next day, Jack meets Cardano, a data source, in a sense, a cool blockchain, peer-reviewed, and also ideas start to pop out. Maybe he could build some price prediction algorithm, maybe trading bots or chain analytics, or even an oracle where the output from some algorithm is sent back to the chain. Okay, he's very happy because now he has the tools at SingularityNET and he has the data source. So it's integration time. Let's see how we can connect both together and start producing some outputs. But he understands the hard way that managing blockchain infrastructure is not easy. It's actually quite hard. You have to database, you have to keep everything running. You need to deal with version upgrades. You need to deal with hard forks. And that's not even talking about resources. You need 16 gigabytes for this database. You need 5 gigabytes and 4 CPUs for that node. And it all stacks up to the point where he cannot run everything from his laptop. He has to think about a custom server for that, or maybe just put that on some cloud provider. So he wasted 2 weeks trying to set up things. He's about to throw the towel, except that he finds the Jupyter Run. The Jupyter Run, it's a backend as a service for Cardano infrastructure. This is not an idea. This is already running. This is an actual platform that you can go and check out, and you're welcome to do so. You can create your project, and you will find a self-service platform where you can access Cardano infrastructure. Yes. Batteries included, in the sense that everything that I mentioned, from the node to DB-Sync to the Postgres databases, that's all available. And the developers can cherry pick the components that they need. And last but not least, it scales as you grow, in the sense that if you are starting a project and you're exploring a use case, maybe you don't need a full instance and you can use one of the multi-tenant instances and just pay for a fraction of the usage. And if you want to scale up to at some point to have more throughput and bandwidth, you can do so and have your own custom instance too. So this is what we are proposing. What we want to do is extend the Demeter platform so that now you can run a Jupyter Notebook inside the same infrastructure. And in that way, you get a private connection to the Cardano ledger and all of its data, with a lot of throughput and bandwidth, since it's running in the same space, co-located. And at the same time, that Jupyter Notebook is able to hit all of the services in SingularityNET. And since it's hosted in the cloud, the connection cloud to cloud will also be more effective than having to do a round trip to Jack's laptop and back again. So you may ask, how does this look like in the final approach? The idea is that the first step is that you set up your service in SingularityNET. In this example, we're using time series forecasting. And here you see the snippet of code that one should use to create the client. You copy paste this, and from the Demeter side, you create your workspace and you will get your Jupyter Notebook IDE. This screenshot is fake. We don't have a prototype for this, but this is what it would look like. And here you install the SDK and the client. You paste the snippet that you brought from SingularityNET. Here you query some time series data from the Cardano ledger, and then you're good to go. You can execute things, and it will all be running on this Jupyter Notebook. And when you finish, you can just pause your workload and it won't take that much to continue afterwards.
You have 2 minutes left.
Thanks. This is what we are asking. It's 25K in total. Mostly goes to development. There's also a bonus track. Since the minute is already running, there are a lot of projects running there and lots of developers.
To be clear, you have 2 minutes. You can spend it on this, or you can receive questions. Up to you.
Cool. Just 2 more slides. So bonus track 1, since the minute is already running and we have developers there, by adding this option, I think that we are onboarding new AI consumers. So I think that's an interesting way to see it. And the other bonus track is that this opens up new communication outlets for developers. The Meter has its own starter kit section with examples of code and repositories. The proposal includes the creation of these examples that use specific services in SingularityNET as part of the deliverables. Thank you very much.
Nice, thank you. Does anyone have any questions?
Have any?
Okay, perhaps I can start. So, what are there any things that you would like to know from us? Things that you are finishing off, questions that you have?
It was mentioned this 25% that needs to go into API calls. Try to understand if that can be used during development or if they have to be after the deliverable, and how would that be tracked if you're going to provide us with an account, a custom identity for making those API calls. That would be my question.
I don't technically have the understanding to be confident, but that is definitely something we can link you up with and sort that technical question out. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time.